In the previous videos, we have talked about anti-double-stranded DNA, which is prevalent in lupus patients. Today, we'll talk about AntiSmith antibodies, also prevalent in lupus patients, but they do not correlate with lupus nephritis nor lupus vasculitis. Without further ado, let's get started. Instead of watching TV and losing brain cells, and instead of scrolling over your Facebook feed and losing the sense of what it means to be human, you should be watching my great medicosis videos. They are all educational about rheumatology. Subscribe and save this rheumatology playlist. Repetition is the mother of pedagogy. Rheumatology, no single blood test can confirm the diagnosis. It's all about pattern recognition. The test has to fit with the history and the physical exam. The $64,000 question is, does the lab test correlate with the clinical picture? Quick review of previous topics. ANA antibodies, antibodies against your nucleus, reported in titer, only positive if greater than 1 to 80. The higher the titer, the more likely you have an autoimmune disease. They do not correlate with disease activity or severity. If ANA is positive, it should not be repeated. Anti-neutrophilic cytoplasmic antibodies, IgG autoantibodies against what? The nucleus? No. The cytoplasm of every cell? No. The neutrophils. Are they associated with arthritis? No. Vasculitides, which is a plural of vasculitis. We have two types. We have the C ANCA, such as in granulomatosis with polyangiitis, and the P ANCA in every other thing, such as microscopic polyangiitis, Churg-Strauss, rapidly progressive glomerulonephritis, Goodpasture syndrome, as well as ulcerative colitis associated vasculitis. Don't forget, ANCA do not correlate with symptoms. If ANA antibodies are antibodies against the nucleus and ANCA are antibodies against the cytoplasm, rheumatoid factor is an antibody against an antibody, IgM antibody against Fc portion of IgG, leading to immune complex deposition. This is type 3 hypersensitivity reaction. Rheumatoid factor is more sensitive than specific. One of the criteria to diagnose rheumatoid arthritis, positive in 80% of patients, and it does correlate with the symptoms and the severity, and it carries worse prognosis. If anti-rheumatoid factor is sensitive, anti-CCP is very specific for rheumatoid arthritis. Don't forget this. Correlates with the symptoms and the severity. If you have positive anti-CCP, you will get rheumatoid arthritis, so it's excellent for screening at-risk patients. So for rheumatoid arthritis, rheumatoid factor, more sensitive, less specific. Anti-CCP, less sensitive, more specific. If you have both rheumatoid factor and anti-CCP, you will have worse prognosis, you will have more aggressive symptoms, and including extra-articular manifestations. Don't forget, you can get my 50 hematology cases by going to Patreon. These are hard cases. They include questions about platelets, bleeding, and coagulation disorders. Don't miss out. It's for limited time. The previous video I've talked about anti-double-stranded DNA, specific subtype of ANA, specific for lupus, not sensitive. Very cool. Correlate with the severity and the symptoms. If you have a flare, you have increased level of anti-double-stranded DNA. If you treat the flare, you have decreased level of double-stranded DNA back to normal. The patient has positive anti-double-stranded DNA, they will respond to therapy with this monoclonal antibody called belimumab. Patients on TNF-alpha also can get anti-double-stranded DNA. Don't forget, anti-double-stranded DNA correlate with disease activity, lupus nephritis, and vasculitis. Why do we call them AntiSmith? Why not anti-Johnson? Or, God forbid, anti-medicosis perfectionalis? Because there was a lupus patient named Stephanie Smith. This is not Stephanie, it's Stevani with the V, not the F, okay? Because many people, even who are called Stephanie, pronounce their name wrong. Humanity is in trouble. So this patient had antibodies against nuclear proteins. What kind of nuclear proteins? They are called Smith antigens. So if you have antibodies against these Smith antigens, we will call them anti-Smith antibodies. Anti-Smith antibodies, antibodies against Smith antigen. What's the Smith antigen? Protein complex to 6 species of nuclear U1 RNP. 25% of lupus patients have anti-Smith antibody. By definition, these are not sensitive. If you have lupus, you go to the doctor, you have the anti-Smith antibody, it's negative. Does it rule out lupus? No, you could be one of the 75% of lupus patients who have negative anti-Smith. That's why anti-Smith are not sensitive. They cannot rule out lupus. If you have positive anti-Smith, you are probably positive anti-U1 RNP. Anti-Smith antibody occur only in lupus patient, very specific for lupus. A positive test rules in. That's the definition of specific. No clinical correlation. Anti-Smith antibody do not correlate with disease activity or with lupus nephritis or vasculitis, unlike anti-double-stranded DNA, which did correlate with disease activity, lupus nephritis, and lupus vasculitis. Thank you for watching. Get my 50 hematology cases and get all of my notes, all of my illustrations that I'm drawing right now by going to patreon.com/medicosis. What are you waiting for, guys? Come on. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Be safe, stay happy, and study hard.